today is a little bit different than your typical spiraling, rambly writing vlog. I am setting up my office today. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Alyssa, don't you already have an office? Yes. Before we even start, what I'm about to do is very much a luxury. I have 2 rooms in my house that are not, like, I have my bedroom and then 2 other rooms. And one of them right now is what I call the library. It has all my bookshelves in it. It also has like a chair and like I have a puzzle mat in there. And then I have my office, which has my desk and like a whiteboard wall sort of situation. I also keep my like off-season clothes in there. And I also know like this is not gonna be my situation forever. One day, hopefully, you know, those rooms will be taken by other things and other people. But for right now, I'm like, I have this space, might as well. I ordered a standing desk because when I draft my first drafts of books, I walk on my walking pad and dictate. And the desk I have right now is not conducive to a walking pad. And so I got a standing desk that I'm gonna put in the library. So I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging. I'll just kind of show you what I mean though. So I did not clean this, so just prepare yourself. This is the office right now. I have this whole plot wall whiteboard. My walking pad is currently there underneath. Listen, and then this is my desk. So there's not really a spot. Wow, this is a mess. There's not really a spot to put the walking pad. My plan is that in the library, which as of right now looks like this, has the I have some DJ equipment there. I'm gonna move downstairs. Anyway, I have this whole open room. So I'm thinking of putting the desk along this wall or maybe like jutting out right here so it's kind of facing the window. And then moving this puzzle mat kind of over in this region and then maybe like just moving things around a little bit. But the first thing I need to do is clean out this room. So put all this equipment downstairs, hide away my yarn stuff a little bit better. That's what this video is gonna be, is transforming this room into a kind of a second work location. Just because I think having, like I write a lot of hours. I'm happy to invest in it a little bit every year. And this year's investment into my writing is the standing desk. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of having 2 different productive writing spaces. Cause sometimes when I get the ick of a space, it can be really damaging to my productivity. Like if I'm unproductive at my desk one time, like it's so helpful for me to move to the couch or move somewhere else. And so having another actual dedicated writing space, I don't know, I think it is obviously a luxury, but it's one I'm willing to invest in for myself. That's what you're in for, so let's do it.
It's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, in the twilight's gentle flow, in the dance of fading light we grow. Get fooled by anyone so easily. You say you're tired, so am I. But without you, I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, we can walk on water.
Hi, I'm still figuring out lighting in here. Did I turn the light on? Oh, okay. Contrary to what I may have said 87 times on this channel, I don't want to do more hauls, but I bought some things for this room. I did recently get a YouTube payout, so in my mind, the first thing I got is this lamp, which is like a colored lamp. That's for fun. Most of these are like function and utility. Because I was thinking about if I have this separate workspace, I'm not gonna like obviously buy another computer to go in here, but I think having to like move my whole setup from one place to the other, while it doesn't take that much extra time, oftentimes with writing, it's the willpower part of it all, you know? Like it's the little things that make me not want to write. So yeah, so I got this surge protector, riveting. I think this is actually gonna go in my other office. I'm just trying to figure out, because I have one power strip and I need like a full power strip at each desk pretty much. So this is potentially in place of a power strip. And then I got this actual power strip to go either in this office or the other one. Haven't figured out which yet. Then I have these cable holders for this desk. So I'm gonna kind of get the desk to the right height, and then I'm going to kind of get everything set up. I'm also gonna get another computer charger, which honestly I think I just need anyway, so that I can just have this set up that's here and ready and looks nice, because that will help me to write. And sometimes, you know, I was thinking about like how often I write, and I feel like I've been justifying this the whole time. And you don't need to do stuff like this to be a writer or to write good books, but because I spend so much time doing this and it's something that I believe in, I believe that I can do this. I'm investing in myself now with things that I don't need, but are like helpful. I also got batteries, which are so expensive and for what. And then I did get some fuzzy socks, more just for the winter. These ones are Dr. Scholl's, which was bougie. Then I got this little desk organizer just to put my items in. I also got this eraser for whiteboards, which we'll get to that in a moment. I got some more of these curtain lights to put on this wall. I used to have some here and then I used them so much that they died. So, new curtain lights. Then I got one of these USB to USB-C adapters. I tried to get another like dock because my computer only has USB-C outputs or inputs, which is ridiculous. And if you get like a dock, which I have, which is like one USB input, one USB-C input, and then like 3 spots for USBs, which is like my keyboard and my webcam and lots of other things are connected to my computer through that. They're $90. Anyway, so I got this one that's $15, which will hopefully help. I'm a little worried about this desk because it seems kind of shaky, but everything's screwed in. The problem is I'm not like a big, strong man, so like, I don't know if I've really tightened everything all the way, but I've tightened it. Maybe I just need more things on it to like weigh it down. I also got a jean jacket. And then I got, for this room, a little like whiteboard calendar that I'll just put on the wall over here. This is the only room in my house that has drywall, so I'm gonna hang things because it's easy. And then I also got another just like pretty normal sized whiteboard to put on the wall in here as well. So that's the haul. I'm gonna put everything together, I'm excited. I did order another keyboard and another laptop stand, which I've already spent too much money, but I did get a bonus at work. Yeah. It's okay. I'm not gonna justify it. It's fine. RIP. I will see you in a moment when I start setting all this up. Just a little bit of a mini pep talk as we're going into November. I know sometimes like starting a new writing practice or jumping up to writing every day or writing a certain amount of words every day that you don't typically write feels very overwhelming and like it's not possible. First day you try to do it and maybe it is not as easy as you thought it was and it takes much longer than you thought it would and all the words are bad. Like that's often how the early days feel when I'm starting a new writing practice, and I have a little story for you. So as you may or may not know, I did a triathlon over the summer. I know you didn't think that I'd be talking about the triathlon again, but here I am. When I was in the height of training for that, which would have been like July and August, I was swimming 2 to 3 times a day, biking 2 to 3 times a day, running 2 to 3 times a day. And I mean, I was sore every once in a while, but I was like really managing that well. Like I didn't feel like it was unreasonable for my body to do, because I worked up to it and I got my body to that point. Since then I've been much less consistent at doing all those things. I've swam like 3 times, I've gone on a couple bike rides, I've gone on a lot of walks, the gym a couple times. I haven't really been just like, this is not the season of my life that I've been prioritizing exercise as much as it was when I was training. Yesterday I woke up and my legs were so sore, and I was trying to figure out like, why are my legs so sore? I didn't even do anything hard. I went on a walk that was like 2 miles instead of 1 mile. And then I think I came to the conclusion that it was like because I went on a walk that was 2 miles instead of 1, which was wild because I was biking an hour 3 times a week. Like my body was there and it's not anymore. But also there was a point where I never thought I could run a mile, or I never thought that I could swim 100 meters. It is a muscle, and like here I am explaining how muscles work, but the more that you do it, the easier it gets, and the more that your body adapts to it. And it is always a challenge, but it does become more manageable. And riding is so the same way. So just keep that in mind as you're maybe gearing up or riding more than you usually do, that riding is exactly the same way. It feels unattainable, it feels so mentally draining sometimes, but when you start to do it 25 minutes a day and then an hour a day, or whatever increment of times, 100 words, 2,000 words, like it will become easier, your threshold will change, but it also will change back. So I've been in points where I've written a lot of hours a day, and I'm trying to get back to that. This might be ambitious and bold of me, but I'm trying to get to a point where I'm like actively writing 3 hours a day. I'm not jumping right into that, but that's where I would like to be. And I would actually like to be more like 4 or 5 hours a day. I don't think it's necessary, but with the progress that I want to make in the next few years and the pace I want to develop and the consistency and the speed and the immersion that I want to have with my stories, that's where I want to be. And I'm not gonna go to that right away, but I have been in that point before, a couple times, but not for very long. And so to recognize that like that comes and goes, but you can build that muscle and you will. So yeah, back to the video. Hi, welcome to my desk. I haven't figured out exactly where I'm putting the camera yet for most filming stuff, but I did finish kind of setting everything up, so I think I'll just kind of show you that, and that'll be this little Preptober setup video. I'm not very aesthetic. We all know this. We're all moving on. Okay, so this is kind of like, oh, I walk into the room. This is the vibe. This is the area, you know? So here I have this little mushroom lamp that you can also change the color by doing that. I have a little candle, my walking pad, and the standing desk. And then I moved my keyboard and my mouse. I was just working in here earlier, so that's all here with my laptop riser, but I did get another keyboard and laptop stand. I know. The new one will go in here and the old one will go on my other desk. And then I have this little area. This is the remote. I'm actually putting all the remotes in here. So this is the remote for these fake candles. This is the remote for the walking pad, and this is the remote for the lamp. And then I also have these 2 whiteboards. I'm actually going to be moving these lights because there's not enough room on the plug-in for them. And also it's aggressive when there's like bright lights behind me. So those will go, I think, probably over here or in the corner. I don't know. But I have this calendar. So this kind of is mapping out writing, like when I want to get things done writing wise. Today is Saturday. So today I want to finish Act 2 Part 1, which is bold and ambitious, but I can try. And then I have this whiteboard that I do just end up needing a whiteboard every once in a while. So that's kind of what that vibe going is. I also have this ring light staring at me that will plug into this outlet or this power strip. Was the biggest challenge was figuring out the power situation of it all, because it's plugged in over there. And then I have a few like cable management things to get it stuck up here. It's also stuck with like a little sticky on the bottom. And here is plugged in the lamp, which is a little aggressive that the lamp needs to be plugged. Well, I guess all lamps need to be plugged in. Never mind. So then I have these little cable management things here for the lamp and for the actual desk itself. It's not plugged in right now because I don't want it to eat up so much power, but if I wanted to move it up and down, I just plug it in. But I did realize these should probably be on the bottom of the desk for aesthetics, but I just live with cords. There's 87 cords everywhere always. Anyway, so I did end up moving the plug-in for the walking pad to over here because it was plugged into this power strip, but when my computer was plugged in and the lamp and the desk and my headphones and the ring light were all plugged in here, it was a recipe for a fire hazard. So I did not do that. That's kind of the new setup. I have been doing a bit of writing in here. The only problem is I need a little spot for my camera to go, I think. I think I need a little shelf, which seems aggressive, but it's already becoming a problem. maybe like a stack of books or something to put this on. But this is excessive because I do already have my whole office with those two big whiteboards on the wall and then my other desk and then a desk chair, but I'm actually not putting a desk chair in here. I don't know, I really do think I'm gonna find it very valuable to have two ergonomically correct workspaces because I often find myself like going to sit on the couch, but I do actually have to go. So I might wrap this video up later, but if I don't, thank you for being here. Stay tuned. There'll be another writing vlog coming this week and then another preptober video coming next Sunday. So I'll see you very soon. Comment down below a desk. They have desk emojis. I don't know. Let me know. I'll see you later. Bye.